Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am featuring Registeel in Great League Remix Cup, and it is paired with Cofagrigus and Defense Form Deoxys to cover its weaknesses. So battles are very entertaining. So do watch the video till end, and I would like to request all my viewers to just subscribe my channel to support it. So let's begin the video. And Jellicent versus Registeel. So it's a good lead because we are running Zap Cannon, which will do super effective, but we have to be very careful. Most of the time they try to catch and they reach the move. This could be a shadow ball, so I'm going to let this one go through, and it is a shadow ball, so I didn't throw immediately as I was expecting the catch. And here comes the Registeel, so I'm going to go for the focus blast. Let's see what opponent does, and he doesn't shield, so I'm going to farm up and I will try to catch a focus blast on Deoxys, and I think it was a successful catch. As Deoxys is pure psychic type, so focus blast is not going to be very effective. I can just counter him down, he's not going to reach the move, and I have a Thunderbolt loaded for the Jellicent. I'm just one counter away from it, so he's waiting for the switch timer. I'll go for the Thunderbolt after throwing few counters, so I'm going to throw this. This is super effective, missing some bubbles here and still excellent, and more than half of the damage is done. Now I can go for the Psycho Boost, so I'm going to throw it. I undercharge it because I wanted a farm on either of my Pokemon. So now Jellicent throws his energy. This could be a Surf or Shadow Ball. Let's see what he's going to do. Surf will not knock out. I can survive, and I swap out immediately into Cofagrigus, and he comes with a Carbink. I think I can outpace him because Cofagrigus generate energy fast while Carbink just generate energy very slow. So look at the damage, half of the damage is done, and little bit of lag here. He's going to throw his move. This could be a Moonblast or Rock Slide, so I'm calling it's a Rock Slide, and they throw Rock Slide. Now for the next move I have to shield, so I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. Let's see what he's going to do. He will definitely shield here, so going for the Shadow Ball and grabbing the first shield, and my switch timer is getting up and he just farmed me down. So here I decided to come with Deoxys because I thought he might blind throw the energy, waiting for the switch timer, coming with Deoxys, and he comes with Jellicent. So I finally go for the Psycho Boost. So this will knock out the Jellicent. Let's see what he's going to do. And he no shields here. Immediately coming into Registeel, I have a move stored, so I'm going to go for the Zap Cannon to grab the final shield, and I have a 2 shield left for my Regi, so I don't have to worry to get farmed down because fast move are not doing anything and opponent just resign the match. Good game. Let's move toward the next match. Registeel versus Tentacruel. Very good lead again, so I'm going to throw the Zap Cannon immediately, and here comes the Obstagoon. So I'm going to come with Deoxys. Night Slash are super effective, but defense form Deoxys is just a tank, as you can see, and Night Slash does a lot, but still I can take another Night Slash and I can just counter him down. I don't have to throw energy, so I'm going to let this one go through as well, and this will make me in a red health. Now I can just counter him down and have a energy to throw on Tentacruel if he returns. He's waiting for the switch timer. I'll throw the Thunderbolt immediately, and I think I have a Psycho Boost also loaded, so I will throw that Psycho Boost as well immediately because I'm very low on health, and I threw it, and this will be super effective because of Tentacruel part poison typing. So I think he might double shield. No, he doesn't. Now I will come with Registeel, and he again tries to catch the move but on a wrong timing. So I'm going to come with Cofagrigus after storing move, and opponent realized there is no win con, so he just resigned. An interesting lead in the next match, Palos Wine. So it's very interesting, very spicy. So I'll go for the Focus Blast first and grab the shield, and then I can dip into either of my Pokemon. It's better to come with Deoxys because counter are super effective. So I immediately swap into Deoxys. He's going to throw energy. This could be Avalanche. Let's see. And yes, it is an Avalanche. I can tank 2 Avalanche here. I'm not going to throw Psycho Boost immediately, so I'm to let this one go through as well, and later I can throw one counter and then Psycho Boost. So this will do some valuable damage. Let's see if he grabs the final shield, and he doesn't shield, and it makes him very low now. Now I will go for the farm down with my Registeel, waiting for the switch timer. Let's see, and until 0 and going for the Registeel now. I have to shield a move for the potential high horsepower which will do super effective against the steel type. So I'm going to shield here, and it was a high horsepower, good call. And here comes the mud shot Polyrath. So I'm going to go for the Zap Cannon first just to do debuff and super effective damage. And opponent decide to give up the final shield and attack has been lowered. Now Cofagrigus is in a very comfortable position. So he's going to throw Scald or Icy Wind. Let's see. He's throwing Icy Wind. So this tells me they are not running Scald. Maybe, I'm not sure. So I'm into no shield here. Again, they are reaching move very fast because of Mud Shot. So I'm going to throw the Shadow Ball. I'm double debuff now. So this Shadow Ball is not enough to knock out the Polyrath. Hopefully I can reach another Shadow Ball before he reach another Icy Wind. But he reaches the move, and very good counting by the opponent, throwing before I reach the Shadow Ball. So he throws the Icy Wind and he makes a very good catch here. I threw and overfarm a lot and he caught it on the Swine, which is almost dead. So this is fine. Let's see what the final Pokemon is, and he comes with Pelipper. So I think one Zap Cannon should be enough to knock out the Pelipper. I can take those Weather Ball spams, so I'm not going to shield. I will save the shield for the Cofagrigus, and hopefully Switch Timer doesn't get up and I throw the Zap Cannon but lose the CMP here. This Weather Ball is not going to be enough to knock out the Reggie, so I can take it, and this was the CMP, so this will knock out the Pelipper. And I do have one shield left and Cofagrigus at the back for the Polyrath. So let's see. So opponent Wincon will be farmed down, but he doesn't farm down. He throws energy here, and now this is definitely loss for the opponent. He throws Dynamic Punch, so that's why they were not throwing the Scald. So here I go for the bad manners, throwing a Dark Pulse on the fighting type. So that's fine, he's very low, so this will knock out. So good game. Let's move towards the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has. Registeel versus Mantine, very good lead. So he safe switch into Steelix, and here I did a mistake. I should have stayed there and throw the Focus Blast before swapping out into Deoxys. This way I could have grabbed the shield, and he's going to throw the Psychic Fangs for some reason. Might be he's running Earthquake. So I'm not going to throw my Psycho Boost immediately. I know Thunderbolt is resisted, but I have to go for the Thunderbolt first. So he throws Psychic Fangs after Psychic Fangs. So this time I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt to do some damage. It is not going to do anything, that's fine. And now I have to throw the Psycho Boost. Let's see if he's going to decide to shield, and I think he will call very correctly and he shields here. So I'm going to throw the second Psycho Boost, but I have to shield because I think now my defense has been very much low. So I'm going to throw the Psycho Boost after few counters. Let's see if this grabs the final shield, and if it grabs the final shield, then opponent can win the switch advantage, which is very bad for us. But I have a shield left, so I'm going to farm them all the way down and generate a lot of energy. And he throws here, so this is definitely enough for the Earthquake, so I'm not going to risk. I'm going to shield here, and he goes for the Earthquake. Now I have a energy, so let's see what the final Pokemon is. And he returns with the Mantine. I don't know why. So I go for the Zap Cannon. This will one-shot the Mantine. I think he's weak to Registeel at the back as well. So let's see what the final Pokemon is. And here comes the Registeel. So I will throw the Focus Blast, and this will do super effective damage. And I hope I can close out the game with Registeel. I hope I am not in a range where Focus Blast will knock out. So little bit of lag here, and he throws Focus Blast, and this might get me very low. And yes, it is. So I didn't swap out. I thought I can reach Focus Blast, but unfortunately not. But I can take one move easily, Zap Cannon, so I don't have to worry about it because Cofagrigus is also very tanky. So he throws Zap Cannon. Now I can just go for the Dark Pulse, which will knock out the Registeel. And good game, we won this match. Basically this team was very weak to Registeel, so that's why it was a good game for us. So let's move towards the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. Registeel versus Alolan Ninetales. If it is running Charm, then it's very good. Even Powder Snow is good. So he comes with the Goodra. I'll throw Focus Blast here before dipping into Deoxys. And let's see if he's going to let it go or he will shield here. and he doesn't shield. Now it's very comfortable farm down for the Deoxys. I can just counter him down. I don't have to throw energy, and I can take move Aqua Tail easily and have to just do counter downs, and he reaches another move. This could be a Thunder Punch or same Aqua Tail. Not going to shield here, and he goes for the another Aqua Tail, and now I have a lot of energy to dump here. Let's see what the next Pokemon is, and it's a Ninetales again. So I'll throw the Thunderbolt here. This will do some valuable damage, but he decided to go for the shield. Hopefully I can reach the Psycho Boost, and yes I do. Opponent might not shield here, so that's fine. This will do some damage, and yes, now I can come with Registeel, and he's going to stay. Let's see, and he's going to throw energy. Whatever he is going to throw is not going to be very effective. He throws Psyshock, and it didn't do that much, and he stays here. So I go for the Focus Blast because it is enough, and I don't think opponent will shield here. Let's see, there is no reason to shield, and he doesn't shield. And the final Pokemon is Mantine. So I'm going to close out the game with Registeel. I have a 2 shield left, so I'm going to double shield here. I'm not going to show them my whole team, Cofagrigus. So they are going for the aerial ace, but this is not going to help them. This Zap Cannon will grab the final shield, and later I can just reach another Zap Cannon easily, and this lowered their attack as well. So now I have to shield here and just reach another Zap Cannon to knock out and win the game. Registeel is very flexible in lead and safe switch as well. You must give a try if you have one. So going for the Zap Cannon, this will knock out the Mantine, because there are many Pokemon which are weak to Registeel, as you can see in these videos. So let's see next opponent, Umbreon versus Registeel. It's very good lead for us, and they stay and come with Toxicroak, and I made a bit mistake here in swapping out into Cofagrigus, and here I didn't shield, and later I thought he might be running Shadow Ball, but it was a Mud Bomb. That's very good. So if he shields, then I will definitely going to shield here because I don't want to lose the switch. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, and he shields. So this tells me he might be running Shadow Ball, and this was not enough, but still not to risk it. So I'm going to shield here, and it was a Mud Bomb, so that's fine. I can go for the Shadow Ball again, and this will knock out if he doesn't shield. And let's see if he's going to shield, otherwise he will outpace me because counter generate energy fast. So we both are farming up energy, and here comes the Umbreon. So I stored a move, and then I will come with Registeel. He's going to throw the Foul Play. It is not going to do that much, but that's fine. I can no shield here, and here I should have gone for the Focus Blast. I don't know, for some reason I go for the Zap Cannon just for the debuff, but at this point of time there is no require of a debuff, and I get the debuff, and he is going to throw another Foul Play. I can reach Focus Blast easily before he is going to reach the Foul Play. So he is going to generate, and I'll throw the Focus Blast. Let's see, and this will knock out the Umbreon, and I think Toxicroak can farm up energy on the Registeel. I cannot lock him down, so he farms up. So I'm going to come with Deoxys, and he throws Beedrill here. He thought I will throw energy immediately, so I'm going to throw this Psycho Boost. This will knock out, I think, maybe, because it's super effective. No, it makes him very low, but I make a combo play because I have stored a move earlier. This Dark Pulse should be enough to knock out the Beedrill, and one Shadow Claw is enough to knock out the Toxic. So good game. Let's move towards the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has. Toxapex lead, very good lead for us, and for some reason opponent stays here. He's not swapping out. He might be weak to Reggie at the back. So I go for the Zap Cannon immediately. This will do super effective damage because Toxapex is part water type, and look at the damage. And here I thought of swapping out into Cofagrigus or Deoxys. I think Registeel might have play at the back, so I'll store energy before swapping out. So I'll store, I think, Focus Blast here, and he reaches another move. That's fine. I'm going to no shield here. It is not going to do any damage. So I stored a move and come with Cofagrigus. Now he's not swapping out, and I was able to farm him down. Here comes the Venusaur. So I'll over farm a bit and go for the Dark Pulse. This will do some damage, hoping that it will grab the first shield at least. But opponent is very brave and he doesn't shield, but half of the damage is done. Next Dark Pulse will knock out, but I lose the CMP. Frenzy Plant will hurt, but I'm going to no shield here. So Frenzy Plant goes through, and this Dark Pulse should be enough to knock out the Venusaur if he lets it go. But I don't think it's going to happen. He's going to farm up with the Vine Whips. And now I will come with Registeel because Reggie can take the move easily. So I come with Reggie, but still it will hurt and it will get me very low. Let's see what the final Pokemon is. Frenzy Plant goes through, and here comes the Clotsire. This is not good situation. So I go for the Focus Blast, and then I will immediately dip into Deoxys. And I think one Psycho Boost should be enough, but if he shields, then it will lower my attack. So I'm going to farm up back to back before throwing. Let's see if opponent decide to shield here. He has to shield because first Psycho Boost just do lot, and he doesn't shield for some reason, and opponent realize he made a mistake. So he decide to resign the match. And thank you for watching this video till end. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more such PvP videos, and enjoy your Go Fest. Till the time, take care trainers, have a good day, bye.